once again.
Exercise 8.4. Choose it. We can learn today. The first one, 9 secant squared a minus 9 tan squared a equal to dash. Option A, they are given 1. Option B, they are given 9. Option C, they are given 8. Option D, they are given 0. So we have to find that. For that we can write the question 9 secant squared a minus 9 tan squared a. In this both the 9 is common. We can write 9 outside. So what you will get? Secant squared a minus tan squared a. So already you know very well the second trigonometric ratio. What is the second trigonometric identity? 1 plus tan squared a equal to secant squared a. If you transfer tan squared a to right side, you will get 1 equal to secant squared a minus tan squared a. The second trigonometric identity. So 9 you are writing as it is. Secant squared a minus tan squared a. So using the second trigonometric identity, instead of secant squared a minus tan squared a, we can write 1. So 9 ones are 9. So the answer is option B. Exercise 8.4. The second sum. 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta, 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta equal to dash. We have to find out option A 0, option B 1, option C 2, option D minus 1. Which one we have to find out? So this sum little bit big. So listen carefully. Then we can find out the answer. So first we can write the left hand side as it is. The left hand side, what question they are given? We can write that. The left hand side they are given question 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta. Another one 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta. So listen carefully. So here 1 I am writing as it is plus tan theta. Tan theta we can write sin theta divided by cos theta. So this formula we can use here. Instead of tan theta we can write sin theta divided by cos theta plus instead of secant theta we can write 1 divided by cos theta. Secant theta I am writing 1 divided by cos theta. Similarly next bracket 1 plus cot theta. Cot theta we know very well. Cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. So we can write cos theta divided by sin theta. Instead of cot theta we can write cos theta divided by sin theta. Here they are given minus. The next one is cosecant A. The cosecant A we know very well. The cosecant A is the reciprocal of sin theta. So instead of cosecant theta we can write 1 divided by sin theta. So instead of cosecant theta we can write 1 divided by sin theta. Now I am taking the LCM for both the bracket. Here the denominator cos theta. Here also the denominator cos theta. Here there is no denominator. The first step you can write 1. Then multiply cos theta numerator also and denominator also. Here the denominator sin theta, here the denominator sin theta, here there is no denominator, we can write 1, then you multiply sin theta, denominator also and numerator also. Now the denominator cos theta we can write, the numerator 1 into cos theta plus sin theta plus 1. Here the denominator all the terms have sin theta, so we can write sin theta 1 into sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. So this step is very important. So listen carefully. Here two brackets between multiplication only. So both the numerator also we can combine. Both the denominator also we can combine. The denominator is cos theta into sin theta. Here the numerator cos theta plus sin theta plus 1. I will draw the bracket like that. Cos theta plus sin theta, I will put the bracket plus 1. Outside also you can put the bracket. Another bracket also, sin theta plus cos theta, put the bracket, then minus 1. Here the numerator, very important step, listen carefully. Here the numerator, we can use one formula, a plus b into a minus b equal to a square minus b square. This formula we can use to find the answer for the numerator. A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. Instead of a, we can consider cos theta plus sin theta. See, here also cos theta plus sin theta, here also cos theta plus sin theta. This one we can consider as a. Instead of b, we can consider 1. So 1 we can consider b. See, here the middle is plus sign is there, here the middle is minus sign is there. So now we can apply a plus b and a minus b. What is the formula for a plus b and a minus b? A square minus b square. A square means a place what we consider, cos theta plus sin theta whole square, because here square having, so you can write square minus b square. Instead of b, what we can write? 1 square. The denominator cos theta into sin theta. So here the numerator cos theta plus sin theta whole square. So we can use here a plus b whole square formula. What is the formula for a plus b whole square? A square plus 2ab plus b square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. Now we can apply this formula. Instead of a, we have to consider as cos theta. Instead of b, we have to consider as sin theta. Now we can apply a square plus 2ab plus b square. A place you write cos theta and b place you can write sin theta. Now I am writing using this formula, cos square theta plus 2ab. A is cos theta, b is sin theta plus b square. B we can consider sin, so sin square theta minus 1 square I am writing as 1. The denominator is cos theta into sin theta. We know very well cos square theta and sin square theta. Cos square theta and sin square theta, both you are adding, you will get 1. Already we know very well, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So we can use here cos square theta, here sin square theta, this both you are adding, you will get 1 plus 2 cos theta sin theta, remaining minus 1 you are writing as it is. The denominator is cos theta sin theta. Plus 1 and minus 1 we can cancel, and remaining we can write 2 cos theta sin theta. The denominator is cos theta sin theta. So sin theta we can cancel, cos theta we can cancel. So the answer is 2. So option C, 2 is the correct answer. Exercise 8.4, question number 3. Question number 4, choose it. The third one, secant A plus tan A 1 minus sin A equal to dash. Option A, they are given secant A. Option B, they are given sin A. Option C, they are given cosecant A. Option D, they are given cos A. So we have to find out which is the correct answer. So for that, the left hand side I am writing as it is. First bracket, secant A plus tan A. Already you know very well. I will teach you the shortcut method also. Once again, I will recall you that here we will consider sin, here we will consider cos, here we will consider tan. The sin reciprocal side we can write cosecant, cos reciprocal side we can write secant, tan reciprocal side we can write cot. Okay, now you can write secant A. The secant A is the reciprocal of cos. So secant A we can write 1 divided by cos A. So instead of secant A we can write 1 divided by cos A plus tan A. Tan A, how you can write? I told you already, you have to write like that. Tan A we have to write sin A divided by cos A. Tan A we can write sin A divided by cos A. Close the bracket. The next bracket, don't change anything, write as it is. So here also denominator, both the denominators are same. So we can write cos A. The numerator is 1 plus sin A. Here 1 minus sin A, there is no denominator, we can consider as 1 also. Now numerator we can multiply. The denominator you can multiply. The numerator combine and write 1 plus sin A and 1 minus sin A. The denominator cos A into 1 we can write cos A. Already you know very well 1 plus sin A and 1 minus sin A. Which formula we can use? A square A plus B and A minus B equal to A square minus B square. So instead of A you have to consider 1. Instead of B you have to consider sin A. So use this formula A square minus B square. Instead of A you return 1 minus, instead of B you can write sin. So sin squared A. The denominator you can write cos A. 1 square you can write 1 minus sin squared A. The denominator is cos A. 1 minus sin squared A, already you know very well the first trigonometric identity, sin squared A plus cos squared A equal to 1. If you transfer sin squared A, you will get cos squared A equal to 1 minus sin squared A. So instead of 1 minus sin squared A, we can write cos squared A. So we can write here cos squared A. Instead of 1 minus sin squared A, we can write cos squared A. The denominator is cos A. Say cos A and 1 cos A is cancelled. The answer is cos A. So in your question, the cos A is the correct answer. Option D is correct answer. Exercise 8.4. The fourth sum. Choose it. The fourth one. 1 plus tan squared A, the divide by 1 plus cot squared A equal to dash. 4 options they are given. We can check which answer is correct. So first left hand side we can write as it is. 1 plus tan squared A divide by 1 plus cot squared A. What is the numerator? 1 plus tan squared A. Did you remember this? Which identity? First, second or third? Yes, it is second identity. 1 plus tan squared A equal to secant squared A. The second identity is 1 plus tan squared A equal to secant squared A. Dear students, memory all the trigonometric identity, then only you can write easily. 1 plus tan squared A, we can write secant squared A. The denominator 1 plus cot squared A. Which identity? The third identity. So 1 plus cot squared A is equal to cosecant squared A. 1 plus cot squared A is equal to cosecant squared A. So instead of 1 plus cot squared A, we can write cosecant squared A. After the secant A is the reciprocal of cos. So already we know that secant A we can write 1 divided by cos A. So instead of secant A we can write 1 divided by cos squared A. Here square given, so I written as square. Instead of cosecant A is the reciprocal of sin. 1 divided by sin A. So instead of cosecant squared A, we can write 1 divided by sin squared A. Numerator fraction write as it is. Denominator fraction take a reciprocal. sin squared a divided by 1. So 1 into sin squared a, we can write sin squared a. 1 into cos squared a, we can write cos squared a. Already you know very well, sin a divided by cos a is tan a. So a square they are given, so we can write tan squared a. So the option D is the correct answer.